All right. Well, hey, everybody. Cleta the cheetah here. And I'm gonna have to come up with an animal name for my girlfriends over here. The first thing that came to my mind was Gina the giraffe, but I don't know if Gina would like that. Gina, you got an animal name you'd like to just kind of throw in there?
Oh, you just blew me away with giraffe. Sorry. I got nothing right now,
She's
Cleta.
always sticking
Thanks.
she's sticking her neck out.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
That's
There's a
it.
national that does this.
Yes.
It's
Oh, who's that?
doggone.
Yeah, that's it. She sticks it there. That's her thing is sticking your neck out, right? So, Latrice, what could you be? She could be a leopard, a lynx. I mean, I'm
I
thinking a
like it.
leopard's good. And then we got to bring up Sayla up here. Sayla is our red hot red, soon to be pink. Sayla, what could be your animal name? What's your animal
Loves
spirit?
lions. Loves lions.
Lion.
Lions.
Okay, Sayla's
Oh, that's
lions.
good.
I love it. I love it. And then we got Miss Connie, Connie Bush. Connie, we need an animal name for you. You
An
got one?
animal name? Am I
Yes.
supposed to say my favorite animal? I just got
It's up
popped
to
in here.
you. I'm Cleta the cheetah. Whatever you want to be called.
I mean, I love giraffes. So, but
We
I don't know about
already
Connie's
got
giraffes.
giraffe. Gina is
Oh,
the
shoot.
giraffe. You're gonna have to be the cougar, Connie the
Oh,
cougar.
well, okay
Ooh.
then.
Go
Ooh.
I
ahead,
think
Connie.
that'll work. That'll work for you, don't y'all think? So you guys, we want to see a sea of pink. That's what we want. Visualize it. Consultants that are watching live on Zoom, thank y'all for coming live on Zoom. Um, if you're watching on YouTube, visualize it that you are in pink up here with us. Visualize you in that red jacket first and then in pink. Next week, we need some people in red with us. We do. So you can't get into pink until you're in red, right? So you can do that in a couple of days. I promise you. We got to do it, right? So directors, y'all look beautiful tonight. Sayla, you look gorgeous as usual. And I'm going to call y'all up in a few minutes after we do the boss babe. And I have a question for you. So I'm not going to tell you the question yet, though, because that'd be too easy. All right. So that makes y'all have to pay attention, right?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. It is August the 27th, 2024. And last week we talked about getting it in your red jacket. We talked about how you make your money. If y'all remember 4%, 6%, 8%, and how you get the different commissions as a red jacket. And your bonus is $50 for having a great start qualified. And so today I want to just talk with you about what a sales director makes. Because if this is your goal, and even if it's not, you might want the information because you may run into somebody who is interested in, in the leadership aspect of Mary Kay. And so now you would have a little more information and say, I don't know how much they make, but they make a lot. I mean, it might be good to have a few facts, right? So
Yes.
first of all, let me say what I'm going to share to you is straight from Mary Kay in Touch. You can download this document. It's called Steps to Success. You can actually go on In Touch and there's a search bar and type in Steps to Success. And this PDF will come up and you can save it and you can print it out. That way you can see where you are and where you want to be. So I'm going to share my screen with you and we're going to go through a couple things. Okay, here we go. All right. So isn't that a beautiful screen? Thank you, Mary Kay, for making that so nice. So you start out as a beauty consultant. And as all of you know who are watching this, unless you're watching this as a guest, you might be looking at it as a guest. In fact, you know what? This can kind of be a little guest event. We're going to tell you how you make money in Mary Kay. How about that? So easy. So the first way, of course, is you can make up to 50% profit on your retail sales. You buy it for $10, you sell it for $20. Okay. We just had a sales meeting just a few minutes ago, and we had women there that made, some women sold $86 for the week, some sold $1,400 for the week. And so some did no faces, some did, several faces. And so how can you make money without doing faces? It's because you did a face in the past and you got some reorder business going, right? Or Mary Kay is so awesome that some people just will go to your website and place an order. We had one of
That's right.
our gals had a $195 website order for someone that lived 20 miles away looking for a Mary Kay girl. That is always exciting. So as a beauty consultant, you can earn the 50% profit. You had the earn discount privilege, which means once you're active, you can order at 50%, any size order for the month you become active in the next 2 months. You get the Great Start, Ready, Set, Sell rewards and the free color look when you're new. And that's in your first 4 months in the business, which is fun. The color look is in the first 15 days. You can get more Great Start Keep Selling rewards. That goes through your whole 4 months. The Great Start Team Building product bonuses, the Great Start Team Building cash bonuses. You get Star Consultant prizes. You get year-long challenge prizes. You're eligible to earn from at seminar, the Court of Sales and the Court of Sharing. You can earn diamond rings, you can earn diamond bumblebees. And of course, you can go to different events like seminar, career conference that are just for beauty consultants. Now, that's just for being a beauty consultant, you guys. And you know what? A lot of people in Mary Kay are beauty because they just sell products. Okay. I'm gonna mute everybody real quick. They sell the products, right? And so you may come in and that's all you want to do is just sell the products, and that's perfectly fine. You know, we are a selling based company, but you may also want to build a team, which is awesome. So that's what we're going to talk about. So we talked about last week about an independent senior beauty consultant where you get everything we just said, but also a 4% personal team building check. Okay. Let's see if I can turn the page here. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so then we have red. We talked about last week, just a review. A red is a star team builder, a team leader, or elite team leader. You get everything we just talked about, right? Except for your commission for a star team builder is 4, 6, or 8% commission based on the total wholesale of your team. And your team also counts your own, as far as your totals, that counts your own order too. All right, but you get paid on your team's order. And then as a team leader, that's 9 to 13% personal team commission. All right. And then as elite team leader is 9 to 13% commission as well. All right, let's go to directorship. This is what I wanted to talk about today. And if you're watching from your phone, I'm sure this will be a little bit smaller. So you may just want to print out this so you can kind of study it a little bit. So first of all, the cool thing is that as a Mary Kay sales director, they don't take away anything that you made as a beauty consultant. We get all that still. Okay. So we get our 50% profit. We get 4, 9, or 13% on our personal team commission. Okay. Based on how many team members we have. So I always go for the 13%, you know, where 5 people order and I do at least a 600. So that's how you get 13%. All right. You get unit commission of 9, 13, or 23%. You guys, this is based on your unit and what they order from the company. And guess what? Your own order counts as part of your unit. So when I order a $1,000 wholesale order, which I've done this month, actually 23% of that is coming back to me. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So you're in your unit and you're a director. So this is the only time you get paid on your own orders. So there is a unit commission. They just take everything your unit ordered, which is your own personal team members, which you've already got paid on one time, and then you get paid on them again. All right. Also, you get a Great Start team building cash bonus, and that is $100 for every personal new Great Start qualified team member. $100. What is Great Start? Remember, it's someone that does $600 wholesale in their first 4 months in the business. And so you get paid that immediately, like within the next day, it's in your checking account. So if you're struggling for money, go find you a new team member, right? And they'll pay you immediately. We like that fast pay, right? So you get that. You also get a Great Start unit development bonus. What is that? That is when your unit, including your own personal team members, but if the whole unit, including yours, you get at least 4 new Great Start qualified team members, then you get a $400 bonus. And that can go all the way up to $1,000. So if you had 10 or more Great Start qualified team members in a month, including your own, you get a $1,000 bonus. So I want y'all to think about this. As a sales director, if you got 4 Great Start qualified team members each month yourself and nobody else did anything, you get a $100 bonus for them because they're your personals. And since you have 4, you get another $400 bonus. So that's $800 plus you get commission on their order, 13%, right? And you're also going to get a unit commission on their order, 23%. That adds up. So just think about that, how much that is. So that's why it behooves the sales directors to continue to add to their team, right? Okay. There are new independent sales director bonuses and rewards that you can go. Once you become a sales director, they have these marks. And when you hit them each quarter, you get $1,000 bonus. And so it's, on the move. I should have looked up all the names of it. But anyway, there's there's 4 different ones. And if you hit them, you get $1,000 bonus on each of them. And then of course, right now they're doing deals where you can pink up and you can get the director suit free, and you can show up and you can get to go to leadership free. And that is when your unit finishes with not only just 24 people, but if they finish with 35 people or 50 people. So that's exciting. And that's just a thing they're doing just this 6 months. So it's a good time to really get in there and do it. Not only that, of course, you get a beautiful necklace, you get the earrings, you get the purse. Senior directors, you get $1,000 bonus when you get a new director as well. And so other bonuses that we get is there are star consultant bonuses. If you have at least 5 star consultants, then you get a $300 bonus. And then you get extra for every star that you have in your unit. You get a Cadillac bonus. Every year you earn the Cadillac, you get $1,000 bonus on the month after you earn the Cadillac. So that's exciting. There is a unit circle bonus. If you do one $50,000 like higher than you did the year before, like for us, we did $650,000 last year. This year we did $700,000. So I got $1,000 bonus added to my June check. Thank you, amazing Cletus Cheetahs. I love you so much. We also have a wellness award bonus where you can get $800, $1,200, or $2,000 bonus based on your unit wholesale from January to December. And they put that in there. Mary Kay kind of started that as a way to help a sales director that's maybe this is her only income to pay for some things like health insurance, or anything that relates to health. However, it just goes into your account. So if it just makes you feel better to go shopping with it and buy clothes, that's wellness. That counts. But anyway, it's an extra check for you, and it's pretty awesome. Of course, you get Star Consultant prizes as well. There's year-long challenge prizes. You get the use of the Grand Achiever, which is that awesome Trax right now, the Premier Club car, which is the Equinox, or the Cadillac car, or the cash compensation for any of those cars. And that's a big deal because with the car program, not only do you earn the car, but they pay a percentage of your insurance as well. And so that is a big fat deal. It really is. It saves a ton of money. If you and like your husband or whoever is your driver that you want to insure, both take the driver's education, safe driving course, whatever it's called, then it can be as low as like $30 a month is your insurance. I mean, that is pretty cheap, you guys. So anyway, great deals on that. And I love driving Mary Kay's cars because I don't mind how many miles I put on it because I know I'm going to get another one in 2 years, right? You're also eligible to earn the quarter sharing, quarter sales, just like a consultant, but you're also eligible to be on the Circle of Achievement, Circle of Excellence, where you win the big honking diamond rings, all right? And where you can earn the top director trips, which is pretty awesome. And I'll be going to Maui on Monday. And so I'm so excited and proud of our unit for getting to do that. And of course, you can attend company events that are just for sales directors, like Leadership Conference, which is going to be in San Antonio in January. And then there's other conferences that they have and special classes. And it's just a great place to be. Of course, you're going to wear the cute suits. These are our pink director suits. They just started over with our suits. We're wearing them for 2 years, and we wear them at all the company events. This little picture has not been updated. This is last year, so we just got this one. They need to throw the pink ones on there, but you just saw them in the picture anyway. And that's a big honor when you go to these events and you have it. It's funny because normally you're like, look, she's wearing the same dress. Oh my goodness, I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna go home and change. Not Mary Kay. We like to wear the same thing. It's like if we have it, you want it. You know, I had a new cell phone cover And I was with Janet, one of my Mary Kay friends, and she goes, "Oh, I love that word you buy. I'm gonna go get me one." I mean, like we like to copy each other. We don't have to be individual. We can be individual by wearing a different blouse, right? But anyway, so that's for sales director, and it all adds up. And at the end of when you get paid, they break it down for you, show you how you made your money. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. I know that's a lot of information, but it is very lucrative to get into leadership if that's what you desire in Mary Kay. And we need more leaders. We need more sales directors. The company is doing all kind of things for sales directors just to because we have a lot of nationals retiring, so we need new directors to promote new national sales directors as well. As a senior director, it's very much like a consultant. 1 or 2 offsprings, you're called a senior director, and you get 5% of your first line offspring commission. So whatever they do, and you get a sales director bonus as well. And then future executive would be kind of like a red as a consultant, but as a director, it's called future executive senior director. This is when you have 3 or 4 offspring sales directors, and your commission on your offspring goes to 6%. And then there's executive senior sales director. You might see something that says ESD. That's what that stands for. And that is when you have 5 to 7 offspring sales directors. Your first line, that's the people that recruited out of your unit, you get 7%. You also started making money on your second line. That's someone that your offspring debuted as a director. You get 1% of that. And then as an elite executive senior director, that's 8 or more, you get 7% of your first line, just like the other, but you get 2% of your second line. And so then after that, it goes to national sales director. You guys, a national sales director, these were the suits last year. Aren't they beautiful? This year, they're beautiful black sparkly suit, but you still get 50% profit, you guys, on your sales. Do y'all know national sales directors still sell products? They do. If I became a national, I'm not just going to give up my 400, 500 customers. They like me and I like them, and I like selling them products, right? So they still get that. They still get a personal team commission, just like I do as a sales director. They get a 13% director personal unit commission and 10% unit volume, which adds up to be 23% there. They get 9% on their offspring now. So that went from 5% to 6% to 7%. Now they get 9% on their offspring's unit. They get 4% on the second line, 2% on the third line. So that's where you see these checks kind of adding up. 2% of the top 10 fourth line and beyond as well. So you might have a director that got a director who got a director who got a director. That's your fourth line. But that director may be like the Mac Daddy Queen of the world. You're going to get paid on her too, even though she's fourth line, which is pretty awesome. You get a $5,000 first line offspring director bonus. So when you're a national and you debut a new sales director, they give you $5,000. Thank you very much. That's when someone comes out of your unit, becomes a sales director. You get a $10,000 NSD development bonus. That is when you develop a national out of your directors. $10,000, you guys. Then you get a strategy bonus of $1,000 per achievement for unaffiliated sales directors. You also have a director motivation account. Hello. I don't even know what that one is. You have star consultant prizes you can still earn. You get an annual luxury trip from the company. Of course, you get the Cadillac, you get the family security plan when you retire in Mary Kay, the U.S. Great Futures program, and you have the opportunity to develop Salesforce leaders in also international markets. So that's pretty exciting. And then these are the cars that we have right now that are the latest and the greatest. The pink Cadillac. You could take that Cadillac or $925 a month. If you don't want the car, you're like, I hate pink. I hate Cadillacs. Or maybe you're like, I want to drive, my motorcycle. Take the money. It's $925 a month. Premier Club, you get $525 a month. Grand Achiever, you get $425 a month. So that's the deal on the cars. That's the deal on the different levels in Mary Kay. And it is a lot of details. It is a lot of details. So what you might want to think is, where are you right now? And what could be your next step? If you're brand new, signed up today, maybe your next step is just to say, I want to just get my first team member. Who could it be? My sister. Yes, let's sign her up. That's what I did. Actually, she wasn't the first one. There was a girl that asked me to sign up, and then my sister, went to a meeting with me, and I'm like, "You're signing up," And she had Daddy's checkbook, and that's what we did. We were both. She was in college, and I just graduated, so we had Daddy's money still. But anyway, of course, we didn't have Daddy's money. We had our checkbook, and then we would call Daddy and say, "Can you put some money in the account?" That's how that worked. We definitely didn't have Daddy's money, but anyway. Who could be that one person that you could sign up to do this with you? It's more fun to sell Mary Kay with friends. It is. You have fun because you can encourage each other, And so I've talked to Mary Kay girlfriends all day long, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And they tell me, and then I tell them, and if they have a text that worked for them, send it to me. And if I have a text that worked for me, I'll send it to you. And we're not in competition with each other. We want to encourage you. We both want to do good. And that's the difference, I think, in Mary Kay and a lot of other companies, So first of all, if you happen to be watching this and you're not in Mary Kay, you got to join. You got to join. How much does it cost to get in? $35? And then you can add on a $90 pro kit, which has over $400 worth of products, or a sample kit, which is $45. So at the minimum, $35. Okay. And let's just get you in. Then you can say, "I'm going to get some customers. I'm going to make 50%, and I'm going to look for my first team member." All that can be done today and tomorrow. It don't take 7 million years to do something in Mary Kay. It really doesn't. So I want to just encourage you to start wherever you are and say, "What is my next step on the career path?" and take advantage of it. Mary Kay said that she has a whole buffet for us. And why people want to just go to the salad bar and not go, the meat's over there and there's the dessert, but we just want to take some lettuce home when we got the whole thing. So it's a good reminder for all of us to look at the career path. Where's Mary Kay paying the most? And we want to work in those areas. Okay. So I'm going to bring back the sales directors up here, and I have a question for you guys. I'm going to throw y'all back up here for a second. Okay. Let me make sure. These are all the ones that are live. Okay, you guys. So I got to ask you something. First of all, when you had one of your biggest checks in Mary Kay, if you can remember, you don't have to tell what it was, but when it came in or deposited, really they used to send them to us in the mail. Okay, but now they deposit them into our account, and we're thankful for that too. They used to only pay us once a month, and you got it, the following month. And so then they decided that, we don't manage our money that great, so we need to be paid twice a month. Not really, but they did change it to be paid 15th and the 1st. But what is something that you got with your Mary Kay director check, something that you purchased for your family or something you spent it on that you're like, "This is something I've always wanted to do," and you got that director check in and you did it something for you or for your family? If you can remember something. I don't know if you can or not. I know I didn't give you any time. So Latrice, go. Thank you, sister.
I took my family to Disney, and all Mary Kay money, planes, everything, tickets, the whole 9 yards. I didn't want my husband paying for any of it. And I've done a lot of decorating in my home, and all of that's paid for by Mary Kay.
Her house is like, it just opened up Southern living. That's Latrice's house. I mean, no kidding. And so what did Russell feel like when you did that and you paid for the whole thing?
Oh, heck, he was excited.
Yeah. And I bet he supports your Mary Kay business a little bit after that, right?
1,000%. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
I love it.
Show me the money, honey.
That's right. Okay, Gina, what about you?
First thing that I did was Randy and I went to Grenada, and I loved being able to do that. And then for Christmas every year since, which has just been 2 since I've been a director, but I have done his ticket for, he goes hunting to Mexico 3 times a year. So I always do that.
Wow, that's fantastic. How does that make him feel about you and your Mary Kay business?
Amazing.
And it makes you feel good too, don't it? Just to be able to do what you need to do. All right,
Yeah.
Connie, what about you?
I don't know. I would have to give some thought to that. I don't remember exactly what I did with my first big check.
Yeah.
I just remember the excitement of earning my car. And so I had just earned my car. And then 1 month later, I debuted as a director. And so, yeah, it's exciting. But once I earned the car, that's when the family took it seriously.
Yes. In that
And it worked
true-
out perfectly because my youngest son actually needed a car. So I was able to give him my Saturn View. And yeah, so it worked out really well.
Yeah, I love it. And the car program is so amazing. And since I've been in the company, I've earned 20 cars in the company. And there was a time that I was a speed demon and I got a lot of speeding tickets. And so Mary Kay decided it would be a good idea if we put Cleta on her own plan, and they didn't give me a car. And so they said, you have to take the money, honey, because I had too many points. And so that's what I had to do, you guys. So I'm like, what does that even mean? They're like, it means you can't pick up the car. You're going to have to take your money that we're going to give you and get a car. I'm like, of course, my dad gave me a car in college, and then I'd only had Mary Kay cars, you guys. And so I ended up, they had already delivered the car to the dealership. There's a pink car out there, but I can't get it. And so I told my unit, I said, well, forget that. I'm just going to get some other color. They're like, no, you have to get pink. So I had to go and get I had to go lease the car myself. That car, that's what I decided to do. So I had to go qualify for it. I had to pay the leasing company, and I had to do that for 2 years. And I learned my lesson to slow down a little bit and pay attention to speeding tickets, right? And so, but anyway, the car program has been amazing. Thank you for mentioning that, Connie. And then also, and I see Kelly on here. Kelly, let me bring you up here, sister. Hang on just a minute, girl. Hey, she's in her car. She has bad internet at her house, so she has to
Hi.
get in her car to participate.
Well, we're working on that. We've got it. It's going to be better now. It's just getting moved and getting all of the situations. I got a little thing you plug in that helps to route it or whatever.
Oh, perfect. Well, tell us about something that you have, gained by being a sales director with your check, or something that has, helped you and your family.
So my husband's a basketball coach, and it was always his dream to go to the SEC tournament, and he talked about it all the time. And it's something that he could probably, take out and do himself, but he wouldn't spend the money for it. So as soon as I got some Mary Kay money, I decided I was going to buy him SEC tournament tickets, pay for his hotel, pay for all of it. And just gift that to him and my son, so they got to go to the SEC tournament. So then it became a thing.
Yeah.
Every year.
That is awesome. There's like, honey, what about that ticket?
But now I was cracking up because you were asking a minute ago, you're like, and your husband was so excited about this and that. So let me tell you something I bought one time that my husband was not excited about. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So my first big check, over $11,000 month, it was during COVID, and I got online. I wanted a swimming pool, and he doesn't make decisions like that. You know what I mean? And so nobody had swimming pools because it's COVID, and everybody was, so I got online and ordered a swimming pool, and they delivered it to her house and put it in the front yard.
The front yard?
In the front yard, he was so mad. We had to take the whole ball team, everybody we knew, to pull that thing to the back, and it's in pieces, So then I had to pay for somebody to come and dig it out, make a hole, do the circular thing, and then cut down trees. And I mean, it basically took about the whole $11,000 to finally get that swimming pool put in there.
Do you still have it?
Well, we moved. Yeah, we moved. So we left it with our old house. But that's what I bought during COVID. Was I just got on there and ordered whatever I wanted to. And it was awesome to just not even think about it, just buy whatever I wanted. The kids needed a pool, and we needed something to do during COVID. So that's what we did.
I love it. Hey,
Yeah.
You know what they say is money, and Mary Kay used to say this too, money doesn't make you happy, but money does give you choices. And those choices sometimes make you happy. And so that makes it really nice. One of the things that I have enjoyed is the top director trips. And so my husband, unlike some of y'all, I was already in the business. Like, had he not agreed with Mary Kay and me being in it, we wouldn't have got married. I can tell you that right now, because I'd already been married, so to speak, to Mary Kay for over 8 years when I met my husband that I have right now. And so anyway, he was, he really didn't know about all the money that I could make, that I made in Mary Kay. But when we got married, we took the honeymoon, and it was to Maui, and I had earned that top director trip. So the whole honeymoon was paid for by Mary Kay. And each year since then, I have taken Brad on, of course, the top director trip, and we're fixing to go back. And so that's been really nice to just know that my business did enough to be able to have a vacation that we would never be able to afford otherwise. Or even if we could afford, we probably wouldn't do the things that you do on the Mary Kay trips, like all the excursions and things like that. And so that has been really a blessing. And it's been so much fun in me to just look back and think on. And then the relationships we've made with other Mary Kay girlfriends have been, I could not even trade any of it for any amount of money. Any amount of money. It's stuff that you don't even know you're getting out of your kit. I promise you. And so I want to just encourage all of you. We, at our unit meeting, we were talking about a fall advance, and most of you can find one in your area. And so if you can get to one, go to a fall retreat this year and make some relationships. I mean, meet some people and get some Mary Kay girlfriends. It will encourage you when you're down. You guys, y'all agree? It's so amazing. And so one fall retreat is when I met the wonderful Latrice Mahalik. I showed up in Dallas. I had a new national because mine retired, and we got put in Idell Moffat's area, who I did not know. And she had a fall retreat, and I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna go or not go, but I ended up last minute decided to go to Dallas. And so I went. I didn't have a room. It's really unlike me. I must have been going through some kind of a weird something in my life, but I just showed up to the meeting, and then I just asked around if anybody had room in their room. And Latrice and her senior director said, you can stay with us. And so Latrice and I have been friends ever since, and roomed together every single year till they put her in Pearl and me and Ruby. But we are fast friends. She's flying to our retreat in Georgia, so I'm so excited about that too. So you guys you don't know who's in that starter kit. You don't know. But had I not been a sales director, guess what? I would have never met Latrice. I wouldn't have, because I probably would just, I mean, I would have seen her, but I wouldn't have known who she was, or Gina or Connie or Kelly for that matter,
Mhm.
So I just want to encourage you guys. It's worth it. It's worth the work, and it's worth, getting it done, and it's worth the paycheck too. Y'all agree?
Totally.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, you guys. Well, we are going to stop the YouTube, but I want to open the gallery for a minute. So just hang on for a minute. Thank y'all for watching. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I try to go back and look at all the questions from the YouTube. Okay. Thanks, everybody.